ultimately, I just really want to win a natty. I think that's like the team goal. Like, go make a run in the playoffs. 1,000-yard season don't mean nothing if we're not in a meaningful bowl game or the natty.
All right, y'all. What's good with y'all? It's Mac Dante Thornton Jr. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I play receiver.
Caleb Webb from Marietta, Georgia. I play receiver as well. Let's get into this little podcast thing,
You
man.
feel me? It's cool. So, first one we got is tell our stories and like why we chose Tennessee. You want to start? Since
honestly, my recruiting story was kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my junior year, I was committed to East Carolina, actually. I didn't have a lot of big offers. I had, like, Liberty, like, West Kentucky, stuff like that. Then, big senior year, started getting, like, a whole bunch of Power 5. Coach Burns was actually recruiting me at the time when he was here. And one of my close friends, Mo Clipper, he was committed here. So I was like, I at least got to see what Tennessee's talking about. Took a visit. Went to the Ole Miss game. Ole Miss game definitely was – that's really what sparked my interest in Tennessee. Like, after just seeing the environment, seeing the ability to, like, exploit an offense, like, make plays, all that stuff, I was like, I feel like this is the best fit. SEC, it's not like SEC in my opinion. Then it's close to home. So it's kind of it for me.
Yeah, well, my story a little tricky, I guess. Because, of course, like everybody know, I went to Oregon first. Like, my first 2 years at Oregon, like, it is what it was. So
don't want to speak too much on it?
Nah, you feel me? I just feel like I needed to get a fresh start somewhere else. Had like them last 2 years to try to produce more than I did in the first 2 years. And it's been a lot different being here. So like I hit the portal and then came here. I ain't gonna lie, the number one thing that made me come here was the fact that we had the offense that we had, and then Joe was the quarterback. So I'm like, we got a quarterback that can throw, and then he already know the whole system. And it's a wide receiver friendly offense, so like it was no better option than to come here.
I think honestly, for us, like especially like Josh Hype offense, we done had a good quarterback like every year since I've been here. Like my freshman year, like went from Hendon to Joe, now to Nico, and then probably after Nico, like George, Jake. Like we got like a whole bunch of good quarterbacks.
All right, so the next question is like the best thing about life as a UT football player. I'd say just from like an in-season aspect, I say the Vol walk and stuff like that. That's like the most lit part that I've seen about being here. Like at Oregon, we had like 60,000 fans every game, so every game was sold out, so it was crazy. But here you got 103,000 fans, and then just for us walking to the stadium, you got about 80,000 people out of that. It'd be crazy like every week. So that's like my favorite part of it. I ain't gonna care.
I ain't gonna lie. My freshman year, when we played Bama, that's when I really realized the Vol walk was like really like that. Like I'm walking that like left we take.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking down, I'm seeing like literally like nothing but orange, like down that whole street. Even on the little bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That bridge, bro. I'm like, bro, like this for real. Like, and then for us going like win that, then I ain't gonna lie. As soon as he made the field goal through my helmet, I ran on the field. For real. I had random fans coming up to me like hugging me. They're like, I love you, man. Like this is legendary. Like I'm like, bro, like chill. I ain't need to do nothing for real.
I ain't get no burn. I was special teams.
Oh God.
Man, it hit different.
It did.
Thoughts on a new NCAA game? I ain't gonna lie. My player brought in the game.
Not for sure.
I'm just not good at the game, you know? Like I could win a game or two, you feel me? But I'm not no good comp. So like it's a cool game though. But I'm more of a shooting game type of person.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I have played with Matt. I had him on COD for real.
Yeah.
We going crazy on Resurgence for real.
Hey, man.
I don't like the game is like, okay, it's exciting we're in the game.
Yeah.
Like
that's why I got it.
Like that's like a childhood dream.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so let's top that off. But then it's like, bro, the defense and tackling is horrendous.
Oh, for sure. I know that personally.
Like, you click on and you try to hit stick somebody, 9 times out of 10, you finna miss that tackle.
So I had one of the worst losses yesterday to Fred, bro. Should I even get into that?
Was it bad? Like,
it was real bad,
What's the score like?
So he had Colorado.
He surpassed 60?
He had Colorado. I had Houston. He beat me. Damn. He beat me 83-52.
You better than me.
He had 820 passing yards.
I swear to God, you better than me.
You would have quit. I was just playing the game, bro.
Once they reach like 50, 60,
I didn't think
I feel like the game out of reach.
Like, he was on like one play touchdowns, bro. I'm like, it ain't no way you throw 6, 7 one play touchdowns for 60 yards.
Was he spamming Travis?
Yes, he was. Travis
OD in the game. I ain't gonna lie.
Like it was cheating.
I done seen some crazy like clips on like TikTok, like Twitch, all that, bro.
Nah, people be sending me clips of me, man. I be out there getting low.
But you like that? I'm telling you, bro. When I play with Tennessee, I'm getting the ball for sure. Cause of course I'm throwing it to Dante. I'm throwing it to Squirrel. Them two, I ain't gonna lie, Dante and Squirrel
get low
like that on the game for sure.
That should hurt. All right, so like get into like fall camp and how the offseason been going, and more specifically with Nico as the new QB1. How have you been feeling?
I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. Like Nico, young talent. He redshirt last year or no?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did.
Redshirt, so he's gonna be like freshman going into this year. I'm excited. Like I seen him Iowa. Like you saw like a little sneak peek. Like, 3 rushing touchdowns is crazy for your like starting debut. And I feel like our receiver core, like we definitely got the playmakers.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Like even in the tight end room, RB room, we got plenty of talent. And I feel like Nico is taking like the right approach too. Like he's kind of like a perfectionist almost. Yeah. Like even if you were to throw a ball that was like catchable, but he didn't throw it how he wanted to, like he like that's on me. Like I got to be better. And I can respect that. Like as a QB, like you want to put your receivers in the best possible situation to succeed, as well as like yourself. What about you? What you think?
I say like the number one thing that's like stood out to me about Nico is the fact that like how much of a leader he's become. Like from like being a vocal leader before like last year and stuff. Since Joe was there, he didn't really have to take no leadership role. He could just sit back and chill, and then do what he had to do when the opportunity came for him to do that. But now you can see him more like he talked a lot more. If something happened, if you're not doing what y'all supposed to be doing, he gonna address the whole team. He not scared to address anybody about anything, and I feel like that's one thing that makes a good quarterback. Like saying that, and then just knowing that like we got probably one of the best receiver rooms in the SEC, and I feel like no matter who in the game, we're gonna be able to make a lot of big plays. So that's one thing I'm really excited for.
I feel like as a quarterback, you gotta have like the team like around behind you almost. I feel like everybody, even on defense, like everybody's running behind Nico. Like they trust him, like as a leader and as like the quarterback of our team.
Yeah.
Like he doing all the right things. He goes in, get extra work. Like he wants to be great. So honestly, I feel like that's gonna help us going into the season. Yeah. He gonna perform.
And then like,
sure.
Like what have you been working on like this all season, like going into the season and everything like that? What's been your main focus when it comes to like working on stuff?
Really just like sharpen up my route running. Like I feel like we all can catch the ball. Like, we all receivers. Yeah. We all can catch the ball. And I feel like we all like are dynamic with the ball like in our hands. But I feel like just the part before that, like creating separation, like killing them at the line, stuff like that. I feel like that's something like we all could work on. Like same for you or like
I say I definitely say that. And then like I've been like working on my mental a lot. Cause like
not for sure.
It's definitely get hard like when things not going as planned or as how you really wanted it to be. So I've been like trying to focus on just having fun no matter what the circumstances is. So like I'm not gonna put no goals or anything on what I have planned for myself. I'm just gonna go out there, have fun, play football, and then whatever happens.
Yeah.
And then I really just been working on like trying to be consistent like every day. Like I know I can catch, I know I can run my routes, I know I'm fast, but just trying to stack those days on top of each other so it ain't like I do it one day, then the next day I fall off some more, then I back up. Then I don't really want that like roller coaster experience going through the off season. Yeah.
I feel like touching back on like the mental aspect, I kind of agree with that too. Like last year, I feel like that was really tested my mental a lot, especially like coming from high school. Like everybody come from high school, like you're the guy.
Yeah.
You know, like you make like all the plays, and then coming in last year, like I didn't start a game last year, but like I was able to contribute like kind of towards like the fourth game of the season, third game. Like I was able to contribute, and like when you're not making the plays that you like want to make, like that, it definitely can take a toll on you. Like
sure.
Like Bama game, we should have won that game. I ain't gonna lie. Like
I was sick.
every time I look back at it, I'm like God, bro. Like
every time I think about the game, I think about that pass I dropped. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Me too though. Like because like it was
it could have been one thing that kept the game further from them closing out like they did.
For sure.
But we would have been up what? We was up going into halftime.
20-7.
Yeah, 20. It would have been 27-7 going in half.
Yeah. So like they threw me a fade. I think it was like on the red zone or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be thinking about that. Like I made that play. Like that's a completely different game. Like we have 3 scores instead of 2. Like I don't know. It's just stuff like that. Like I feel like that's when your mental really like comes into play. Like not like really just knowing that like the guy across the ball, like he's D1 too. Like he's here for a reason. Like you're not gonna win every single rep, but be able to like bounce back and still going like with that like next play mentality, stuff like that.
I feel that for sure. So like with this upcoming season, like what are some goals you have for yourself? Like,
I mean, I think like the basic ones. I want like 10+ touchdowns, 1,000-yard receiver. But I feel like that's like kind of a goal for everybody. But ultimately, I just really want to win a natty. I think that's like the team goal. Like go make a run in the playoffs. Like I don't really like 1,000-yard season. Don't mean nothing if we not even in a bowl game or we're not in a meaningful bowl game or the natty. Like it just don't like build up to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
You?
Like I was saying earlier, I don't really got no goals really set. I don't have any numbered personal goals for the season set really. I'm just trying to go out there and this is my last year. Like no matter what it is, like this all I got this year. So like I'm gonna go out there, have fun, leave it out there every single game, and whatever result I get from that, at least I'll be able to know that I gave it my all for that whole game or practice, whatever it is. So like just going out there and having fun, and then of course like winning the championships, like going to the natty. Like that's my biggest goal because I ain't won anything yet other than like a bowl game. So like I want to win a natty or at least win something.